Hello and a really warm welcome to Tuesday's Business 101. I'm Rachel Smith, the host here at Live Your Abundant Life, and this is just a follow-up really from last week's bootcamp where we very much focused on one business strategy, and I have decided to kind of give you an insight into the type of content that I create and provide for the members of the 5K Club, which goes way beyond the content that I was obviously sharing with you last week. And today is day 2. Yesterday was all about the mindset and my favourite mindset hack, which has honestly given me so many brilliant results in the past. So if you haven't seen that one, definitely scroll below and find Mondays. So today we're going to be talking about something else, which is a foundational piece to growing your profitable business, which is visibility. So visibility, marketing, creating content, it's all very much the same thing, but it is vital, isn't it? You know, you found me because I was visible, you connected with me because I was visible, and that's how it goes. But I understand that visibility can feel like a really big struggle for people. That can come down to confidence, self-belief, it can come down to personality types, but a lot of that comes down to having a real lack of clarity about what content to create. So that's what we're going to talk about today. I've got 3 tips, quite comprehensive tips, because visibility is a nice, juicy topic. And as I said, this is very in line with the type of support and content I create over in the 5K Club. So I would say if you were looking to improve your visibility, if you want to get seen and heard by way more of your soulmate clients than you currently are doing, is that the first tip really is to understand who you are here to speak to. There's a real mixed bag, isn't there, about whether to niche or to not niche. And I have honestly done both. And I find it way easier to niche. Now, sometimes when we're looking at niching, as it came up last week, it isn't always about a particular person that you're here to speak to. It can be about a challenge or a problem that you resolve. So one way or another, I am a big fan of knowing who you are here to speak to. It makes planning your content and delivering your content way easier than when actually you haven't niched. It is, you know, there are other businesses that don't niche and they do really brilliantly. But if you've tried it one way and you're struggling with it, I would say, you know, try niching. And there was lots of content shared in the bootcamp last week, which you can find over in the units if you need to go back over to that. But I would say, you know who you are here to serve. So who is your soulmate client? And also to understand what it is that you do. You know, I'm a business coach, business strategist. I have the specialities in mindset and your relationship with money, and in particular, how to generate more money and how to keep more of that money to you. But it's about understanding how, you know, who you are in business, how you are different from the next person, and how you stand out from the crowd, and what are your big passions. My big passions are getting women into action. It's about working smarter, not harder, and it's about demystifying business so you begin to understand that business can be really quite simple. And the kind of 4th element for me is about knowing that you can automate so much of your business that actually you don't need to be in your business for it to still be working and generating growth and profit. So know who you are in business, and that really helps you with your content, with your visibility, to call in the right people and to understand what those people actually want from you in terms of content. And then you've got like so much that you can think, right, okay, it's this person, this is who I am, these are the sorts of people that I want to work with, this is what I'm passionate about, this is what makes me different from the next person, and this is the content I'm going to create. So that's my first tip, is have a whole load of clarity about who your soulmate client is, who you are in business, and what you have as an individual on offer to your soulmate client. If you are looking at your industry and copying what other people are doing, that doesn't help you stand out from the crowd. tip number 2 is to serve, to always come from a place of service. So yes, you're selling. And yes, if you were working with me, I would be actively encouraging you and motivating you to get into the cycle of selling. You don't have to be selling all the time, but to actually go out there and be proactive with promoting your services. Yes, most definitely. However, when you come from a point of sales always, it makes it quite difficult to attract your soulmate clients into you easily and gracefully. So to flip that, my tip around this is to always put your soulmate client at the heart of everything you do and come from a place of service. That service might lead to selling. It depends on your strategy at that moment in time. But always put your soulmate client at the heart of everything you do and serve them. And that helps your audience to say yes to coming and working with you. And then the third tip is about consistency. How many times have you got really energized about your business, got really focused, been really consistent in your business, and then it's kind of trailed off? Maybe like school holidays have got in the way, or maybe you got a big piece of work that you focused on, or something like that, and you feel like as if you've got to start all over again. So actually, when you have a really smart marketing plan, and it helps you to, regardless of how busy you are or not, or how much you want to be in your business or not, but when you've got a really smart marketing plan, you can start to ensure that you show up consistently. And how you do that, how you figure all of that out, like, you know, how to show up, where to show up, create what, is to have your 90-day plan. So, and you may feel some resistance about having a plan. You know, you've come into your business to be creative and to be awesome and to be free and work in a fluid way, which is great, but the bottom line is, and as any good coach will tell you, is that you always start with the end in mind, the thing that you're working towards, and that is your 90-day plan. Within that 90 days, you understand what you are bringing to the marketplace to sell. And therefore, you can begin to line your content up and your visibility activities up that will help you call the right people to you who are interested in this content, and then who will be like warmed up to coming and working with you because you've positioned yourself as an expert in this particular field. So using a 90-day plan is absolutely essential for getting that level of clarity, so you completely understand how to turn up all the time in your business. And it's very much about using that content to not just draw your clients to you, but to further nurture that relationship that you have with them. So there are my 3 kind of big tips about your visibility. This is like Business 101. It's all about understanding who you are, serving, coming from a place of service, and the third one about using your 90-day plan to build in that consistency, so you are always top of mind when it comes to your soulmate client. Okay, I will be back tomorrow with another Business 101. As I've been sharing over here in the Live Your Abundant Life, the doors to the 5K Club are open and will be until Friday. I'll leave the link below. If you've got any questions about the 5K Club, please come and ask me. I really wouldn't want for you to miss out on this opportunity if it feels like the right thing for you and your business and your future business, actually, because this is a 12-month working arrangement between you and I. So click on the links when I post it up later on, ask your questions, and then you'll be in the best position to make your decision. And if you've got any questions about visibility or on any of the Business 101s, just post them up in the group. I'll be really happy to help and serve you this week. Bye for now.